Like map this out, open, close.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. I'm Joey.
I'm Jared.
And this is the Voice Exploder? I don't know. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna talk about singing. So we recently started this course called MTVP, the Voice Teacher Intensive. So we created this entire online course, the 12-week online course. We put together basically everything we know, and we've compiled that into one course. We made some self-proclaimed awesome videos.
They are awesome, trust us.
They're really awesome if you like to sit for about 40 minutes and listen to a video lecture.
By people who get really excited by singing.
And also why we have been effectively gone for, I don't know, 8 months.
Longer than we expected.
Then it got really dark. We pretty much did that for like a year straight.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
When you're learning how to teach singing or learning how to sing better yourself, we always talk about analyzing the sounds, creating the sounds, and applying.
Making this.
And making the sounds. Yeah, and then But the big part of analyzing is critical listening, and that's being able to listen to somebody who's doing a really cool performance and actually have some benchmarks where you're like, oh, I know that that's the thing that's happening right there. So there are actually many things that we can agree on are happening with singing. And if you package them well, then you'd be like, oh, that's how they're making that sound right now. And then you can kind of try on options for yourself. Because sometimes it feels like, oh my gosh, how are they doing it? And singers are unique. The sounds that we make are unique to us, but the way that we do them, we like to package that down so that way anybody can understand it. To the point where, like, we've done workshops with middle schoolers where they get head, chest, open, close, loft after 25 minutes. And you're like, okay, let's do it.
That's head, chest, open, close, loft. We'll get to those in a moment.
Yep.
So here's what we're gonna do. We each kind of pick a recording for each other that we play. We haven't really watched them a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to lose the magic. We want to experience it along with you so that you can also see how we listen to a recording for the first time and start to pull it apart and digest it in our own minds.
It's going to be fun. Joey's got the first pick.
All right, Jared.
Yes.
Here we go.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous.
I thought she was echoing herself for a second.
No, the backup singer's so good. I forget what her name is, but she's amazing. I love the fries. Nobody does it quite as well as her, where it's just like this like subtle little fry onset, sometimes on the release.
Yep. We have like little fries that kick in at the beginning of each phrase. And then we like amp up a little bit. She goes to the slightly higher section.
Yeah, but also like super cool inefficient chest voice. And then it just gradually is getting more and more clean.
Yep. And then like keeping everything closed. Like she could open things up if she wanted to, but we don't get that color yet.
Now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in
A little bit
your
open on terrified.
eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart.
So we get two parts.
Yep. Very different.
Very, very different. We had like a closed part of an and then she opens the next one, which she's going to drive into the chorus.
So it's a prototypical pro belt.
Every now and then I fall apart, and she kind of goes like "pua."
Boy, and it's that whole like, it's a high tongued into an
Yep.
but that gets that release in the back. Which is really what freaking love about her. She's able to have just so much room in her pharynx.
Yeah, she makes every color.
Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight.
Good. Okay. Like map this out. Open, close.
Yeah.
I need you now tonight. So we get need, close, now, open, night, two, closest, yep, to night, open with like a little bit of kick and backspace. So you're gonna hear a difference in the now and night.
Yep.
It's not an open close difference.
Yep.
It's that we can make different colors within those.
With it, yeah.
And then now opens a little bit and then kicks back to night.
If we think about it, it's not all just like, oh, it's open or closed. There's like super wide open, there's hyper closed, and then there's all this gradation in the middle where it's like gently open or gently closed. And I think that she's like right on that gently closed side.
You know, one of the things we talk about is that there's a continuum of sounds you can make even when we're in open and closed.
Yeah.
And we talk about like how you think about sound making in terms of objective data, which is like you're either mode 1 or mode 2, but we need to know laryngeal registration. That's like a definitive which one you're in. And then we have an acoustic registration, which is going to be clear which one you're in, open, closed, loft.
There are definitive physics definitions for those.
Yeah.
It can't be half open, half closed.
And it's not a complete analysis because obviously you're hearing this and you're like, okay, they were both open, but they're very different colors.
Yep.
So we have these things, we call them semi-objective continuum, which are basically just like bright to dark or thick to thin or
Breathy to clear.
breathy to clear. So we call them semi-objective because they're helpful to help you analyze differences of sound, but aren't necessarily related to a specific objective measurement, right? We don't have a clear objective scale for thick to thin in this format of listening.
Unless you got a EGG you put on somebody, an electroglottograph.
Yeah, unless you're hooked into your electrograph.
Only hold me tight. We'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right.
She just kicks it up and back.
It's just so much backstage.
Go in my face!
And we'll only be making it right.
Yeah, so it's closed only.
We'll be holding
Yep.
So we get closed only, make right.
And then I just also love, like, she never misses on a 3-note riff.
And we'll only be making it right. 'Cause we'll never be home. Together we can take it to the end of the line.
And together we will take it to the end of the line.
I thought end was closed. I don't know why.
In.
End of the line.
Never be home. Together we can take it to the end of the line.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mikey. Yeah, that's exactly it. Take it to the end.
Yeah.
Closes in.
Yeah.
And this is one of the fun ones, right? Where you're like, end would feel
Would be an
maybe
epsilon.
open, right? Yeah. Would be an epsilon. It's an epsilon. Duh.
And now we're
It's a backwards 3. So shout out Mikey.
Yeah. Producer Mikey P.
Mikey P. Just grabbing, he's got these sounds on lock. You know why? Because he edited
All of our pedagogy.
every video ever.
Yep.
So honestly, if you need to learn about this stuff, just go to Michael.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike.
Shantae, you stay.
I just want to take a break to do a note from our sponsors. We have a list of our sponsors here. This is a blank sheet of paper.
I know it.
That represents where our sponsors
Uh-huh.
could be. Looking at you, Harney and Sons. All right.
We can take it to the end of the line. Love is like a shadow of me all the time.
Just like an open to close.
Open close, and it's
Then
like
L.
she might do an O substitution for the L, which she sometimes does.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark. Living in a powder keg and giving up smoke.
I think also this is the range that people hear and they're like, oh, now she's doing something different.
Yep.
But now we're just getting a different acoustic bump because it's in a different range.
Exactly, but it's still really thin mode 1. Hasn't gone into mode 2, has not gone into head voice, and there is no mode 1.5. There is no thing that's a mix of both.
We haven't heard a head voice sound in this whole song.
No.
I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight.
Okay, cool. That like is honestly a listening exercise.
Yep.
Night forever gonna start tonight. It's like open, open, open. If you want to, you can roll that back.
Yep.
And use it as a little practice exercise to track open.
I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight.
Boom, boom, boom. And she does it so clearly.
Yeah.
Hold on, stop.
Wait.
You thought the video's gonna continue, but it's not.
The video is going to be like really long. If you want to see all of it because you just really love singing, or you really love Kelly Clarkson, or you really love seeing what I'm like on decaf coffee, then you should probably pop over to BroadwayVox.com because you can get the full version there. We'll see you there.
See there.
Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time, I was falling in love.
Back to the fries.
Only falling apart.
Huh?
Nothing I could do. A total eclipse of the heart.
It's that Kelly Clarkson staple of like, oh, I'm going to decrescendo and add backspace as I do it. And that's what people will hear as like adding head voice. And
Yep.
you're just adding space.
Yep. So many different options, but every sound in this is mode 1.
Damn, Kelly Clarkson can sing.
She really can sing. Takeaways.
Takeaways. I think from this one, it's showing you've got flexibility in all parts of her range or in all parts of your range. Like, it's not like I only have color flexibility in the medium low where it's easier.
Yeah.
Because she sings in that B flat to D range and higher with so many different colors and with so much different like body engagement. Like sometimes it's a little bit pulled back, sometimes it's not. And just like using a kick up a backspace as a color tool, particularly at the ends of phrases.
Yeah, that's real. This starts with clear development of registers. We want to be able to access purposefully and efficiently mode 1 and mode 2. And then it's purposeful access to different vocal colors, whether they open, close, loft, because you hear it happening all the time. There's just decisive, not in this one so much, we have mode 1, but mode 2 needs to be developed for make these sounds. Kelly Clarkson makes beautiful head voice sounds.
Her head voice is gorgeous.
And then the next parts are starting to move back and forth between colors and adding range.
Yeah.
Right? So this is a long journey. It's a long journey, I'd say, to be able to sing like Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Hot take, spicy hot take coming up. Hard to sing like Kelly Clarkson. It's going to take a couple of years. But what we can do is sort of understand what the component parts are and start to work on them so that a singer can start to piece that together at a young age and listen to something like this and know where they're going. This is for the singer to have options and know what those options are. We call it the conceptual understanding of sounds, the ability to know what your options are from a laryngeal registration standpoint and acoustic registration standpoint. It's not that scary. Let's kind of find her map. What colors is she using here? And you're not mimicking Kelly Clarkson.
Literally every other art form you learn by doing what people did before.
This is my favorite example. It's like telling a high school kid, don't watch game tape of Tom Brady because you don't want to play like him.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
What? No.
I think that kid would be doing pretty well for themselves.
Yeah. Is that a wrap?
I think that feels good.
Yeah, I feel great. Thanks, Callie.